Hey, Regan here with Pacific Soul Lifestyle. Today we're going to do a super fun kettlebell workout. We're going to split the body in half today, doing 4 exercises on the right side of the body, and then we'll do that a few times, and then do everything on the left side of the body. So we've got 4 exercises. We'll complete each exercise for 60 seconds with 20 seconds of rest in between. We'll do the right side first 3 times through, take a breather, and then do it again on the left side. So make sure that you've done a little warm up before continuing on with the video because we're going to jump right to it here in a moment. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell. The weight distribution is a little bit different, so it feels a little bit different in the body and the muscles, but definitely still doable. And make sure that you're using a weight that's appropriate for each of these exercises. All right, let's jump to it. So I'm going to start the timer in just one moment, but I'll show you the first exercise. It's a kettlebell swing. We're going to do a one-arm swing, so just using the right arm. So the kettlebell swing is a hip thrust. So it's a powerful thrust through the hips rather than using your back or using your arm. Okay, so really make sure you're driving through the hips. Okay, so I'm gonna start the time. 60 seconds of work. Ready? Here we go. So squeeze the glutes at the top of the swing. Squeeze the quads, inner thighs. Keep that core nice and tight. And you'll notice that I'm doing a really sharp exhale at the top. I find that breathing loudly like that helps to connect those deeper abdominal muscles. So really generate that power through the hips. Trying not to lean back, because leaning back will put your lower back in danger. Okay, so imagine that there's a wall right up behind you. Keep going. You're doing great. Almost there, almost there. Body stays nice and straight. And stop. Okay, next exercise is a single arm row. So we're gonna have left foot forward, kettlebell in the right arm, hinged forward at the hips. Okay, you're gonna row that kettlebell up to the hip. You can rest your other hand on your thigh. All right, so here we go. So left foot's forward, kettlebell's in the right arm, shoulders are out of the ears, and you're pulling that kettlebell up towards the hip. Good. Now when you're tipped over like this, you wanna keep your spine nice and long. So try not to round your back. Okay, lengthen through the sternum. That's it. And I always cue that people pull the kettlebell to the hip rather than up towards their chest, because that can create a lot of scrunching in the shoulder. You want to feel this in the lats, these big muscles along the side of our back. That's it, keep going. Core is engaged. And rest. Okay, next one, we're gonna lunge back with the left leg, and at the same time, you're gonna push the kettlebell overhead. So it's called a lunge push press. Rib cage pulled down, nice and strong. So I'm just gonna go on a side angle here. Here we go. So lunging back with the left leg while you simultaneously press with the right arm. So it's a lunge, shoulder press combo. That's it. Keep going. Now if your shoulder starts to get tired, take out the press. Maybe alternating one lunge with the press, one lunge without, or just continue on the lunge without the press. Okay? You got about 15 seconds left to go. This is the third exercise of 4. And rest. Okay, last one. You're going to stand on your right leg. Kettlebell is in the right arm. You're going to roll the shoulders back. Lift up your left knee. And then we're going to curl that bicep, or the kettlebell, working the biceps. Okay, here we go. So if this gets too heavy, you can always sub in maybe a lighter kettlebell or a lighter dumbbell. Now, one thing to watch is that you're not swinging, which actually the whole balancing on one leg helps to keep that in check. Because when you start to swing the body, you lose your balance. Yeah, that's looking good. Keep going. If you need some assistance, if it's getting too tough, you can use your other hand to help. Whenever you get to that sticky spot, just give it a little nudge. Whoop, lost my balance there for a sec. Keep going. And again, you can go as quick or as slow as you want. All right, so that's round 1. So give your arm a little shake. We're gonna go into round 2 here in a moment when that beeper goes off. So getting ready for your one arm swing with the right arm. We're gonna stay on that same side. Ready? Here we go. Squeeze the glutes. Drive down through the feet. We're working the whole posterior chain here. So glutes, hamstrings, back muscles. But you will also feel it basically through the entire body. Maybe a little bit in the arm because you are hanging on to a heavy weight there. Maybe in the inner thighs, the quads. Try not to lean away from your kettlebell because that's really hard on your back. Keep your posture straight up and rest. Good. Catch your breath. Those kettlebell swings are a phenomenal full body exercise. Okay, so remember, we've got our one arm rows. Keep the kettlebell in the right arm. Left foot forward. Okay, here we go, round 2. So back nice and flat. Breathing steady, staying focused. Now I record a lot of my videos without any music so that you can decide if you want to listen to your style of music. Everyone has their own, songs and genres that they like. So you could play my video off of your computer or laptop, and then you can hook up your phone to your favorite playlist. Or you can just listen to me and your breath. And rest. Awesome. Okay, lunge push press. So we're going to keep that kettlebell in the right arm. You're going to lunge back with the left leg. As you lunge back, you're pressing that kettlebell up towards the sky. Take your time with this. It's quite a challenging exercise. Okay, here we go. So core strong. You want to get your balance. Find a focal point. Yeah, great. If you're getting tired, if your shoulder's getting tired, just do this. Okay, keeping the kettlebell, and this is called rack position. Good, good. Stay with it, stay with it, we're almost there. And rest, awesome. Okay, feel free to switch hands for a second. Shake that one out. We're gonna do our single arm bicep curls. Okay, back to the right arm. You're standing on the right leg. If you can, lift that left leg up for balance work. All right, there's the timer, here we go. Down and curl. So, because this is a timed, oops, lost my balance. See, it happens to me. Requires a lot of focus. Because these are timed intervals, you can go as fast or as slow as you like. So don't feel like you have to set the same pace as me. If you need to go slower, if you want to go faster, by all means. This exercise is actually more challenging than it looks. Yeah, good. Keep going. If you get to that sticky part where you're really struggling, use that other hand to help you. It's okay. And rest. Awesome. So you might feel the soles of your feet a little bit, really trying to stabilize. That's good. That's good. At first, you'll really feel those muscles, but the more you practice, the stronger they'll get, and that will go away, that like aching in the soles of the feet. Okay, last round here, same side. So single arm swings. Here we go. Good. Squeeze the glutes. That's it. Push that air out of your mouth like a straw. That will help to engage your transversus abdominis, that deeper layer of abdominal muscle. You do not need to bring the kettlebell any higher than your chest. Okay, so no bringing it up like over your head like that. There's lots of different styles of kettlebell swings, but for today, just a standard. Now the other arm I like to have out to the side and rest, but some people like to place it on the low back for some good feedback and support. Okay. Next, we've got our single arm rows. Left foot forward, right foot back. Long spine, catch your breath, catch your breath. Okay, let's do this. Here we go. Shoulders out of the ears, navel drawn in towards the spine, breathing. You want to think about the muscles that you're using. So these lat muscles here, you're setting the shoulder, you're using biceps here as well. And because of that split stance, you might even feel it in the glutes and the legs. Nice. Good. I am glistening in here. It's summer while I'm recording this video here in Vancouver. And it's about 30 degrees, which is very rare for Vancouver temps. And rest. And we don't have air conditioning, so it is like an oven. But that's okay. Let's put water, hydration afterwards. All right, so lunge push press is next. Last time on this side. We'll go on an angle here with you. Here we go. So remember, we're doing opposite leg. So left leg's lunging back as the right arm presses. Stabilize to that front knee. Find something to focus your gaze on, that helps. Beautiful, beautiful. Again, holding the kettlebell in rack position if you want to, that's fine. Yeah, just like that. And rest. Okay, one more round of bicep curls on that right side. Then I'm gonna give you a little breather, and then we're gonna do everything on the right, or sorry, the left. Okay, let's get ready for those bicep curls. So find your balance, ready? Here we go. Good. Lots of control, lots of stability. Remember, try not to swing that arm. We don't want to compensate with other muscles. We want to target those biceps. So keep that elbow tucked in. Biceps are getting tired. Using that little assister move if you need to. Woo! Saved by the beep. All right, awesome. Take a little breather. You earned it. Grab a sip of water, and then we're gonna repeat that whole thing on the left side of the body. So the exact same exercises, the exact same time frame, 3 times through, okay? And that's the workout. So, all right, I'm gonna set that timer again. We're gonna hop to it. Okay, so single arm swings on the right side. Left side, sorry. All right, here we go. So if you want, you can put that hand, other hand that's not using the bell, behind your back. Straight, come straight up. Try not to lean back. Squeeze your bum cheeks like you're squeezing a piece of paper. Or what I like to say, imagine you've got the winning lottery ticket between your bum cheeks. You don't want to lose that. So squeeze it. That's it, good. Keep going. Almost there. And rest. Okay, we're doing our single arm rows, left arm. So that means we're gonna have the left foot forward, sorry, right foot forward. Left arm is rowing. So right foot forward, left arm rowing. Make sure I don't confuse you here with your left and rights. So long spine. Good, yeah. So with your head position, I mean, you can certainly look up at me every now and again, but you want to think of your neck as an extension, of course, of your spine, because it is. So try not to look down, because that tends to round the spine, and try not to look up, because then you're scrunching the neck. So nice and long, pulling the kettlebell to your hip. Almost there. Woohoo! Great. Keep going. Let's wait for that beep. And rest. Okay. Lunge, push, press. Okay, so we're going to be pressing with the left arm and lunging back with the right leg. Okay, just as we did with the other side. So this is rack position. Core is engaged. Find your focal point. All right, here we go. So stabilizing that front thigh. Yeah, good, good. So I'll go on a side angle here so you can see it from that version. If you start looking all around, that's when you'll really lose your balance. And because you're pressing that weight over your head as you lunge, you've got to be very careful of your balance. And you could take the lunge out or use a lighter weight for this particular one if you need to. Great, great. Keep going. And rest. All right. So we've got our bicep curls on that left arm. Standing on the left leg. So by standing on the left leg, you get all those muscles of the left leg working for you as well. Okay, here we go. Exhale as you curl up. Now I like to take this one nice and slow, especially because I have a heavy kettlebell. You got a full minute, so lots of time to get those repetitions in there. Breathe. The last thing I want people to do is rush through the exercises. First and foremost, you need to focus on technique. So if that means slowing it down, that's what I want you to do. If you move through things too quickly without the control, without the technique, your muscles aren't reaping the full benefit. And rest. Okay, awesome. That was round one. So we're going to go into round two. Kettlebell swings on that left arm. So feet a little bit wider than your hips. We'll wait for that beeper. Okay. You can do this. Here we go. So your right arm can be out to the side or perhaps on your back. I encourage people not to put it on their hip or their thigh because sometimes people really lean into the hand. So off to the side or on your back is kind of my favorite positions. Good, keep going. Squeeze. Power through the hips. Remember, it's not the yanking with the arms, it's a thrust of the hips. Yeah. Good, keep going. There's the bell. Okay, rest a little bit here. Deep breaths. You got this. Okay, so left arm with the kettlebell, right foot forward. We're gonna do our single arm rows. Here we go. When you're ready. So you don't need a full hour to get a good solid workout. Are you feeling this right now? Because I sure am. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. even a good solid 15 minutes is still phenomenal work for your body, okay? We're busy people, we got a lot to do. So don't feel like you need to be spending an hour and a half, 2 hours at the gym every day. If you have that kind of luxury, go for it. But if you don't feel bad about it. Just work with the time that you have and rest. Okay, good. So we've got our push press. So find that rack position. We're gonna lunge back, right leg, press. Lunge back, right leg, press with the left arm. Okay, here we go. Big lunge back, plant that back foot, stabilize through the front thigh. Lots of control. You're halfway there, you're doing really good. Last few seconds. In 8. And rest. Okay. Give that arm a break for a minute. Shake it out if you need to. And then we're back to our bicep curls. Okay, so find your balance on your left foot, right foot up, roll the shoulders back. Here we go. Now, if you can't do the balance, that's fine. You could put your tippy toe down so you have a little bit of stability, but you don't want to put too, but your pressure, your weight is still predominantly on that left side. Yeah, so that's a great option. And if you're starting to struggle with that bicep curl and the balance, put the toe down, maybe use that other hand to help you. Exactly, yep. Good, keep going. Awesome. Almost there, almost there. Stay with it. And rest. All right, we got one more round left and then that's it, you're done. Okay, you can't quit now because we gotta even out our right and left. So stay with me, let's do this. Last time through, we're gonna start off with those swings, kettlebell on the left arm. All right, here we go. So I put this blanket on my couch because when I first started doing sessions online with clients, they couldn't see my legs because my black tights would blend in with the black couch. So hopefully you can see all these movements just fine. Keep that core active. Keep this squeezing. Good, breathe. You should feel at this point pretty tired, your muscles getting fatigued, and rest. You know, these movements are challenging. Okay, but that's the nice thing about doing a short but effective and efficient workout. You're still really feeling it. Right foot forward. Kettlebell on that left arm. Let's do our back rows. Okay, so here we go. Now careful not to put too much pressure on your knee on that right side. I like to kind of rest my hand right above the knee on the thigh. And another thing that I often see is people kind of twisting and hiking through the shoulder. Try and really set the shoulder and then row from these back muscles. If you're still finding you can't, you're having trouble not hiking the shoulder and twisting, it's likely a sign that the weight's too heavy. So go a bit lighter, get the technique down. There you go. Almost there. Keep going. Keep going. We are on the home stretch. Whew. And stop. Okay. Push press. So getting that kettlebell into position. Roll the shoulders back and down. We're going to lunge back. Waiting for that timer. Here it is. Here we go. Good. Focus. Lots of control. Kettlebells are phenomenal for working the entire body. They're really unique in the way the weight is distributed and all the different movements that you can do with them. So you get a great full body workout. You'll feel your heart rate elevated because we're using upper and lower body. The swings especially get that heart rate up there. Remember, slow it down if you need to. Okay, that's fine. And rest. Awesome. Okay, this is it. Last and final exercise before you can cool down and stretch. Okay, so kettlebell in that left arm. Roll the shoulders back. Try not to collapse into that left side. Nice and tall. All right, here we go. Yep, just like that. Awesome. Kettlebells are also, I find, really great pieces of equipment to have for your home because they don't take up a ton of space. You can kind of slide them under the bed or tuck them in a corner. And there's so many movements that you can do with them. Okay, muscles feeling sticky? Me too, me too. Almost there. And rest. Oh, you did it. Set that kettlebell down carefully. Nice job. Give yourself a hand. That was tough, wasn't it? I am glistening. All right, make sure you spend some time stretching and cooling down. It's a full body program, so try and hit the shoulders, the back muscles, the hamstrings, the glutes, okay? And we will see you next time. Thanks for joining.